I'll sing it to in my thing.
Yeah, that's a good sing. That's a good sing.
This is where we do a little. This is where we do a little.
That was
like,
good.
Dumb
We were on point.
Chanter, chatter right here
Chanter.
as we fade in.
Yep.
Okay.
It's me, Liam. Hi.
Hello, it is me, Miitrin.
I'm Nubs. Hi.
And then our lovely guest for this episode, Colin. Hi. Hi,
I
Colin.
just shit my pants.
Oh, he just shit his pants, everybody.
Very good.
I need to change.
Give him
Give him a round of applause, everybody. He did shit his pants.
Oh, yay.
Jump cut.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pals on Main Street podcast.
Boom, bam, bop.
Chocolate dog. Chocolate dog is this amazing concept we have for a dog. We came up with this, like half a year ago? Alright. So chocolate dog is this dog that it's not made of chocolate or anything. It's just a dog that constantly eats chocolate. Like that's the only thing it eats. And you'd think, oh, so wait, what? Does it have like an immunity to it? No. It has to get its stomach pumped like 3 days. Every three times a day. Every day.
Yeah, like every day. And it's like this, like he like comes hobbling to like the vet like on his last limb of life as they wheel him in there and pump his stomach, and he leaves and then eats another chocolate.
So all the, like it's a local vet, so like do all the veterinarians there just know him? They're like, oh shit,
Absolutely.
it's the
Yeah,
chocolate.
they all.
And
like,
they
he
always
comes waddling
You
in.
don't even have to call ahead. Like they always just know. They're like, yeah, we have to make space in our day for chocolate dog.
It's like, oh, there's fucking chocolate dog.
It's chocolate dog, and
He's
it's
like,
is it like an
chocolate
obese
dog.
dog? Is the dog like?
Oh, he's
morbidly
like
obese?
really
it's
fat, and he's
like
always got like
sickly.
chocolate on his lips. He's got it, like chocolate on his lips, and he's like shaking all the time.
He's like his bloodshot eyes, like his eyelids are like half shut all the time.
He's dozing off.
It just wobbles him.
He sees the light.
We have to,
He sees the light like every time he wakes up. He sees the light.
His owner just like carries him in. No,
doesn't
doesn't
have an
carry
owner.
him. You can't carry him
He's
in, bro.
stray. He's
No,
a
he doesn't have an
stray.
owner. He just
He belongs to the street.
He just roams the
And
streets.
he just walks. He like starts kind of like half-heartedly pawing at the door to the vet clinic.
He
Just
can't get his
taps
paw
on
up
it.
very far.
Yeah, it goes.
He can't get it up very far. He's like burping and shit.
I'd like to think chocolate
He
dog.
shits as he walks.
Yeah, always diarrhea, just everywhere.
I'd like to think that chocolate dog somehow manages to like fit his body up through the slot of a vending machine and just slowly paws through at the chocolate at the top of the machine.
Takes his sweet times. He like.
And then no. He comes to the vending machine. He scours it. He sees the chocolate at the top, and then he bends his head down, and then like reels back and starts headbutting the machine until the chocolate falls at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Some say he stands there headbutting the vending machine for hours on end,
And
getting
then,
the
and
chocolate
then for
down
what?
to the
And then
top.
for what? So they can bite into the chocolate
to
bar
eat
and
it.
just immediately vomit.
He immediately eats the chocolate, barfs and shits everywhere, and then hobbles to the vet's office. He lives on chocolate alone. He just loves it.
Question: what is chocolate dog's favorite type of chocolate?
Oh, that's a good question. Anything that's chocolate, honestly, he doesn't give
Yeah,
a
it
shit.
could be
doesn't
dark
matter.
chocolate,
He eats it.
caramel chocolate, like fucking.
It doesn't fucking matter.
He'll
if
eat
it's
white
chocolate.
chocolate.
He's eating that shit. He doesn't give a fuck.
You eat Hershey's Kisses, Hershey's
Yeah.
Hugs, bro. It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter how much.
Don't
he ate
matter.
beforehand.
Ain't no thing
If
with
he
chocolate
sees
dog.
he could be getting his stomach pumped like in the moment, and if you dangled a Hershey Kiss in front of his face, he'd definitely chomp on it.
Oh.
He just
On
loves
his
the piece of
last limb
chocolate.
of
He'd do
life.
anything for it. It's the only thing he wants in this
He
fucking
doesn't
world.
care. He's like, I know it will kill me, bro, and I don't even have the strength to lift my head. But if he puts the chocolate near me, I'll move my head on the table to eat that chocolate.
Dude, he chomps down on that thing immediately. Like the second he gets the chance, he's gonna eat that fucking chocolate. Don't you?
Yeah,
I can just see like the residents like know him, like they see him like hobbling down the street.
there's chocolate
Like
dog.
chocolate
fuck,
oozing
here he
from his
comes
mouth,
again.
and they're like, "Oh shit!" It's chocolate
Everybody
dog.
rushes inside. They close their doors and lock their windows.
They hide their chocolate.
Yeah, had this. As he
Imagine-
looks from
imagine owning
side
a
to
can-
side as he hobbles down this.
Imagine
street.
owning a candy shop in this town. Like, oh fuck, chocolate dogs on the
Dude,
street.
like imagine like your like kid comes home like with a chocolate bar from school, and he's just like he's chilling in the house like munching on it, and chocolate dog
He
is like
bursts.
a block
Yeah,
away, and he just goes.
bursts through the window. Just
He headbutts through the door, steals the chocolate bar, immediately shits, he eats it, immediately shits and barfs all over the floor, and then hobbles away.
and then what is the kid
Immediately
gonna say?
shits.
What is the kid gonna say when the parents come home?
I just like to imagine the second his tongue touches the chocolate bar, he shits.
His body is so used to it; it already knows.
Body can't fucking take it.
You think after a while it would like acclimate or something.
Here's the thing about chocolate dog.
It's just always on like the brink of death.
Here's the thing about chocolate dog is that it's like it's such a fucking mind versus body kind of fucking situation here, where the body is just it can't.
He's like
take
a
this.
fucking Mongolian warrior, like mind over mattering, like the pain of war.
It's just like the mind wants something that the body cannot have, and the body wants something that the mind can't have.
And the mind says tough shit. And
Yeah.
he eats that fucking chocolate.
Exactly.
Mine
makes
says,
it-
"Bro, this is about to stimulate me. I'm about to eat this chocolate." The body's
he
like,
just loves
"Please,
that shit.
no more, please."
Dude, he just loves that
But
shit.
you love the chocolate. It's chocolate
just
dog, bro.
loves chocolate,
He ain't gonna
bro.
not eat chocolate.
He doesn't have a name, he's just chocolate dog. That's his
Yeah,
name,
nobody-
actually.
He has no other alias.
Yeah, no, it's
No, he never belonged to anyone else. The only thing he's ever belonged to is chocolate.
There's legends about him. He was formed in the Godiva chocolate factory.
You see like a
some
picture
sort
from
of
like 18.
experiment.
You see like a photograph from like 1913. And he's like in the background of like a candy shop owned by like you see like oh my great grandpa owned like this candy shop, and you look close in the background
there.
of your dog like fucking eating all the chocolate.
There's been this family legend about chocolate dog passed down from generation to generation.
Dude, chocolate dog has been around for as long as chocolate's been around. As long as the two have existed, it's like yin and yang.
Milton Hershey found chocolate
Cho-
dog whenever he first.
Do you think chocolate dog just loves chocolate, or do you think he hates it so much that he wants to get rid
No,
of it?
I think it's love.
He just
I
wants
think
to
it's-
turn it into shit.
I think it's love.
What if it's love hate? Well, does that his body definitely
Yeah,
His
yeah.
body hates it, but his mind loves it.
His body can't take it. His body's always like 2 flicks and a kick away from being just dying. But he just holds on for dear life, running on only Hershey bars.
He refuses to eat anything if it doesn't have chocolate in it.
He won't eat it, dude. He'll
He's just
starve.
yeah, he would. You locked him in a box, but he'd find his way out. Though is the thing.
Dude, you put him in a cage that has like all these like luxurious foods, like it's never ending
Chicken
cheese
breast.
and everything, chicken breast, and he just sits there and like withers away.
Yeah, just looks. He's like doesn't even
But like
bother.
you
looking.
you throw one Hershey Kiss in the corner and he's on that thing like a fucking like faster than you can fucking blink.
I'm honestly scared of like chocolate dog discovering a chocolate fondue fountain or chocolate font.
Oh my god.
You can't. Yeah, you can't have weddings in that city.
Dude, he would put businesses out of
Wait.
like he'd make businesses go bankrupt if he found one of those fucking things.
Whatever city Chocolate Dog resides in, like you can't have like parties or festivals there. You just can't do it.
Well, you can. You just can't have
But
chocolate. bro.
Chocolate Dog will ruin it. If you have a wedding there and like you have a fondue like chocolate fountain, yeah, he ruins it. He'll kill. Like he will kill for that chocolate.
The government tried to catch him once by putting a bunch of chocolate on like this in like a cage, like a big industrial cage, and then like trying to make him smell it, but he refused. He knew what was happening.
Yeah, he knew it was a setup.
He could smell it. He knew it was a setup. He knew he wasn't actually getting that
They
chocolate.
tried to assassinate him once. I heard. I don't know. I mean, clearly it didn't work. I don't know.
He
what
got shot,
happened.
but he just ate chocolate until he recovered.
He just filled his wounds with chocolate, melted Hershey's.
Dude, he gets shot and like chocolate oozes out.
That's where chocolate syrup comes
Oh
from.
my! Can you
Yeah.
imagine his blood is just like all pure
His
chocolate?
blood is pure Hershey's.
Oh Jesus!
Dude, I just love this image of like a dog with just like chocolate, like he's like he looks so sick, and like chocolate is oozing around his lips, but that's how he's lived for his entire life.
Yeah, it's like, well, he's not gonna stop it now.
He's not gonna stop.
He's lived
now,
in
dude.
pain
This
his
is
entire
way of
life.
life.
His entire life has just been pain. He doesn't know true happiness.
It's like when you eat spicy chips, like while you're eating the chip, there's no spice, but like when you're not eating the chip, there's spice.
So you keep
So, like,
eating.
So he keeps like the only way to keep the pain of eating chocolate away is by eating more chocolate.
Oh no. Chocolate dog lives in agony.
He's in a dark spot. He experiences withdrawal. It's like heroin, but chocolate.
Just looking for his
When
next
every
hit.
moment spent not eating chocolate is
The
pain.
Kurt Cobain of chocolate.
Unlike Kurt Cobain, though, I don't think Chocolate Dog can die.
That's true.
No.
Chocolate dog's been around for ages.
He's been a.
It's a
he's been
legend.
When was chocolate
From
discovered?
what we
by,
can
like,
tell, the first public record of
the
him
fucking
from the
Mayans?
government has been like 29 during the Great Depression. That's the first recorded instance of him only.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yeah,
what happened
there-
before that.
The chocolate prohibition.
Yeah, some
That's what
guy
he's.
was running.
Did we just make a new SCP?
There
the
we go,
worst
boys.
SCP, bro.
The worst SCP ever. He's just like you, like you're playing SCP and you like come back. This, you walk past like this little cell of a dog, just like.
You can hear like throwing up and shitting.
The cell is a
Actually,
mess.
just takes you right out of the atmosphere, bro.
Dude, like a second ago, you almost got your neck snapped by that SCP, with, like the
Baby
moving thing when you
statues,
blink,
yeah.
and then you keep walking. There's this.
Just roams the halls. It's not aggressive. It's just looking for chocolate.
It just walks past you, sniffs you for
It
chocolate. and
only
keeps
kills you if
going.
you have like chocolate on you, bro.
Yeah, if you find a chocolate on a shelf, you can either eat it for health, but if you keep it, like you just hear like thumping in the distance, and as a dog like busts through a steel door to eat your chocolate.
This is some kind of Slenderman bullshit.
Yeah, for real.
I can't wait to read about this on the Creepypasta wiki.
Do you think this is? You think someone like? You think there's like a
Do-
creepy
do
Reddit
people-
post about
Do
chocolate
people
dogs?
still
somewhere?
like
Probably,
make
there might be.
creepypastas?
Oh yeah, people
Yeah,
still make
they do.
creepypastas, and they've
Remember
gotten.
the Slenderman movie
Well,
just came out.
well, then we gotta make the chocolate dog. one.
Obviously.
Dumbass.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we should make that. We should.
I love how you said that too. Like, well, we gotta make the chocolate dog creepypasta. It's the only course
Honestly,
of action.
We could probably make a whole horror novel, not just a fan fiction or
It's the
creepypasta.
fucking horror game.
Dude,
Oh.
like It Follows.
Oh.
Hear me out.
But like the dude ate chocolate recently, so he has chocolate like contents in his stomach.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Here's my idea. Chocolate dog video game where you have to play as chocolate dog and eat chocolate.
Okay, that could be
So
something.
just a reskin of Pac-Man.
Yeah, but like every few dots,
It's just a little dog, and he's like nom nom.
Every
nom,
few
nom,
dots,
chocolate
you
things,
stop.
and every now and then he shits.
yeah, you stop and you have to like vomit.
You slow down. You've gotten too bloated.
Yeah, there's no ghost. It's just like you just can't run into your vomit or shit again. You have to strategize your movements.
That sucks.
Because you might mistake it for chocolate.
No.
Actually, here's an idea. You would control each of the four like Pac-Man ghosts, quote unquote.
Mhm.
But like they're all made of chocolate, and you're supposed to run away from Chocolate Dog.
Okay.
It's a horror
That could
game.
be something. And each button press controls all four of them at the same time, so you have to kind of figure that all out.
Yes,
That's something.
it's like a solid
You
strategy
have to
type game.
multitask.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Dude, now that I think about it, Chocolate Dog is just literally a biological factory that turns chocolate into shit.
That's what he lives for.
he's
the only
That's
thing.
his purpose.
His entire body
He
is
just, all he did for his entire 4,000 years on this planet is turn cocoa into shit.
And he's not even built for it either. Like it kills him.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Like some
It's
some
like
horror,
murdering him, but he holds on.
some
biological
horrible fucking-
warfare.
as some horrible mad scientist or deity just like cursed this dog to just make fucking chocolate.
It was probably a god. Yeah, probably a god did that. Just
Can you imagine? Can you imagine like God Can you imagine God?
Dude,
like,
if I was God, I would definitely turn myself into chocolate dog and explore the earth.
We got
That's the
chocolate
worst way to
god.
experience Earth.
chocolate God.
Chocolate God. and
Chocolate
dog.
God. Imagine being God and then making yourself a dog, and then your only purpose being to eat
You
chocolate.
have chocolate
I
dog.
could just imagine
No, you have
God
chocolate
going
God
over
the
to
Father.
Jesus, like
Chocolate dog is
Masochistic
Jesus.
God.
I'd like to think chocolate god and like chocolate dog is his pet, similar to like Hades and Cerberus.
Cerberus the chocolate dog.
It's just
What?
3 heads eating
That's the
chocolate.
worst. That is the worst headcanon I've ever heard, bro. That is terrible.
Dude, all 3 heads are simultaneously eating chocolate.
Whoa, no, not simultaneously. One head eats it, like the next head vomits, and then the next one smells for chocolate.
Dude, it's multitasking. The one's like,
And then like they can like
Sniffing it
switch
out.
roles occasionally.
the one in the middle is like.
Oh my. Dude, I hate that so much. Like, I can't describe how much I hate that.
Do you understand? Do you understand how much dopamine must be flowing through Chocolate Dog's mind as he chomps into a fresh?
Dude,
blueberry?
like, all the fluid in his head is probably just, like, coagulated, like, chocolate at this point. It's all just, like, it's thickened.
his brain has just become
pure
like
chocolate
he's a
in
husk.
there.
He
Yeah.
only
His-
wants chocolate.
His like
It's
skeleton
just chocolate.
is just like one of those like chocolate Easter bunnies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Completely hollow, like
I hate chocolate.
Chocolate Dog came to your if he came to your doorstep, would you adopt him?
No!
No,
I'd put him down.
you
Whoa.
can't. It's
You
impossible.
can't be,
Well, I'd
dude.
try.
He's been trying to do it himself for as long as
Do
he
you
can
think
remember.
do you think whatever is in those needles would actually be accepted into his bloodstream? Fuck
That's
no.
true.
Dude, the chocolate
the
would kick
chocolate
that
cells
shit
would
out.
attack it.
The chocolate cells. What has he got? Like little, like the chocolate, like fruity pebbles in there. They just kick it out.
It just flood.
Bro, hold up. I think my computer's like restarting. Like both my monitors just turned off. It's the curse of Chocolate Dog. All right, no, I'm back.
Oh.
What the hell just happened? I thought my recording ended. I got scared.
Jump cut.
Oh, so there's been this idea floating around of an investment specialist. You know, this guy is really successful. He works in a big tall tower in Manhattan, right? And he's an investment
With the
specialist.
windows that are as tall as people.
He works in Trump Tower, right?
Okay.
And everybody that comes to him, his only solution is he goes, "Have you thought about investing in Funko Pops?"
They're gonna go for the
worst
roof.
investment possible. Yeah, Funko. I think
What's
I've
it?
been looking at the statistics here, and it looks like Funko Pops are really gonna take
Do
off
they
here
have
in a
stock?
minute.
They have stock. Funko Inc. has stock, so you know.
Do you think he's a
Wait, does it
plant?
actually?
He's a Funko Pop plant.
Yeah,
Funko
he's a
Inc.
Funko
has-
Pop plant for sure. He's there to pump up Funko. Big
Funko Inc. has
He's there to
stock,
pump
and
funk.
I'm responsible for 90% of Funko's stock, and
It's,
that's all
it's
because
been
of plushies.
Hey man, it's been going up. It's been going up recently.
Yeah, actually, I have a couple of graphs here, and they're all like
So
out of
Donald
date from like
Trump's like-
1986.
Yeah.
It's like Donald Trump's like, my oil business is been lacking lately, and I was wondering if you had any insight.
I have been buying.
I was walking around and I saw this thing that my oil companies were not producing the amount of income that they should have, and I was wondering if you had some business insight for me.
Well,
He's just like,
Mr. Trump.
yeah, well, have you thought about getting some Tony Stark Funko Pops? They're on the
What is
uproar.
that? What is that?
What
I've
is
never
that?
heard of that.
What is Tony
Well,
Stark?
well,
Jump cut.
Could you imagine, dude? What if like there has to be one person that's gotten actually rich from it, like from Funko Pops? Like seriously, there's got to be
Yeah,
one dude
Funko
who
Pops.
invested in all the right. Yeah, just Funko, big Funko, big Funko.
The oil industry indirectly like
That's true.
funds Funko Pops because like those
Yeah.
shit's made of
They're all
plastic.
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So whenever you see like fucking Iran or one of those
No.
Middle Eastern countries getting blown up, just know it's
Dude,
going.
think about all the
towards-
Funko Pops
Yep.
that are getting stunted.
It's going.
The U.S. military
it's
has
going
to
towards-
secure the Funko Pops in the region.
Yep.
We're
God
going in,
bless
boys.
America.
All
Intel
wars
says
are
there's a big
Pops.
Funko stockpile just northeast of the city. So shit, bro.
Do a bunch of like the squad radios, like we're moving in for the Funko Pops.
We have Hulk Funkos confirmed in the region. Be advised. So
It's like in the middle of the night. It's like a fucking like Spec Ops movie. It's like this, and they're in like a Black Hawk, and there's a bunch of guys in the back, and they're like, "We're going in for the Funko Pops." And they like jump out of the helicopter.
Those stealth Blackhawks, and they
You
got
get
destroyed after they killed Bin Laden. They had to destroy them so nobody else could get their hands on them.
This is the
They're
secret.
going after Funkos in those.
The secret of the Syrian war, it's Operation Funko Pop.
Thermals on. We're hunting for Funkos.
Can I just say that like I've never bought like a Funko Pop, and it's because of two things. One, it's usually because it's not like a franchise that I give a fuck about, and two, if it's a franchise I give a fuck about, it just looks disturbing.
Yeah, it looks bad.
It
None
looks
of them look
horrible.
good.
Like
Yeah, it
I don't
looks
want
terrible.
this. Like
Dude, I
that
went to
doesn't
this kid's
that doesn't
house.
look like my character. Like what?
No normal. I
Dude,
don't
my
know
one
anybody
friend
who's
has
normal.
like an entire wall of
Yep.
Funko Pops.
Yep, I know a kid like
they're
that.
all
My
like
life is
Marvel,
like
and
a
some of them are
video
Overwatch.
game.
And every time I see them, I feel like hanging him from the street lamp
It
outside.
pisses me
Hang
off.
him
It's like,
with the
dude,
Funko Pops.
First off, like you have to have zero taste. Like they look
Yeah.
like garbage.
Oh,
they're
God.
just garbage.
They look
They
stupid.
serve no purpose other than to take up space on your desk.
And also, most people don't even take them out of the packaging.
Yeah, I know,
That's
they
the
just
way
sit in the
the,
box.
Yeah.
the only way they. That's like they look their best when you just sit them on like a shelf.
it's a bastardization of like a character that you like. It just looks terrible. It's like the style doesn't
terrible,
look
yeah.
good, dude. They all look like the same thing. It's like just
You
buy
know
some
what-
Mighty
you know what-
Beans.
You know what worked? You know what was the one Funko Pop that worked?
Mm.
They made
The whole-
Funko Pops of Peeps. You know, like marshmallow Peeps, and that
Oh,
works
no
out
shot,
because
really.
they have beady eyes. They
That's the
have,
same
like,
style already.
It literally just looks like a giant peep. Like that's
yeah,
all
then
it
you're
is.
just buying a peep.
Also, you'd probably be better off buying those like little trash guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
those
yeah, I
things.
know what you mean. They're like, oh,
garbage
icky,
pail
it's
kids.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, those
You just call them
things.
trash children.
Yeah.
The trash child.
Dude,
The garbage pail kids, the trash boys, you know, same thing.
they're called the hood rats. Awful looking children in trash cans.
That is seriously what the garbage pail kids are. They just don't look good.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, none of
They're
these
just a bunch of
collectibles just always look like garbage, dude. Unless we're talking
yeah,
like
collectibles
Pokemon cards,
suck.
Yeah.
where it's their own characters. It's like they already have the style in mind. Those are cool because they have cool artwork on there. But like stuff like Funko Pop, dude, Mighty Beans again. Can we just talk about Mighty Beans? That shit pops off.
Dude, like, what if you're like an investment specialist? Like, you have two, and the one's like, yeah, the Funko Pops. I feel like you should invest in the Funko Pops. It's up on the rise, but you have another one that's like a plant for the fucking like garbage kids or whatever. He's like, no. I feel like you should really go with the garbage. And so now they're like arguing.
These two warring factions.
And they just start like insulting the things like, yeah, well, yours looks like a bunch of fucking beady-eyed peeps, and the other one's like, yeah, well, yours is just a bunch of fucking trash kids.
Yeah, you have trash kids, dude. You idiot. Don't invest in trash kids, dude. Invest in the Funkos.
They are literal kids in the
Literal
trash.
children, dog. What are you, what are you, a slaver? Don't buy
He
kids.
dishes out dog in the middle of and like while wearing a suit in front of Donald J. Trump.
That's so awesome.
Trump's like, children.
They are literal
boys.
children in a trash can.
The children in a trash can.
I can invest in the kids. I said maybe 500,000 into the kids.
exactly
The garbage pail kids.
I've been putting children in trash cans for as long as I can remember.
I did that in the sitcoms in the 80s.
One time I saw this thing. I saw this kid. He came up to me in the street. He said, "Oh, can you throw this ball for me?" He was like a dog. So instead of throwing the ball, I picked him up and threw him in the trash. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember.
What if that's actually just like all Trump wanted to achieve with the presidency? Is like, yeah, I just want to put kids in cages. I just thought it looked cool.
I just thought it was aesthetically pleasing.
It was very
And
satisfying.
It matches my cottage core needs.
And Melania
episode.
Trump would very much like to see a bunch of kids in some cages.
And I did it to please my wife. Nothing wrong with that.
I did it to please my wife.
It's
And
very
what else can I say?
aesthetic.
What else
It's the
can I
only
I'm
way
giving-
I
what can I
can
say?
please my wife.
He does everything he can to please me.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Thank you for putting kids in cages.
I love you. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
I love you.
Gives her a little kiss.
There's like a kid in a cage. He's like,
Please, man, let me out, man.
he's like banging on the little bar.
You'll get your turn. Just sit there.
You'll get your time.
And that's when he,
You'll just have to grow up.
he calls in the Secret Service. They just beat him with a bag full of nickels.
Stop resisting.
He's like helpless in this little cage.
Mister, please.
You stay in there for as long as I say.
We
Oh, I
chose to put
like
these
your
kids in
funny
cages
ways,
not because it is
Daddy.
easy, but because it is hard.
Oh no. It's slowly turning into JFK.
Every president, as like you walk into the White House for the first time, you're like the new president. You walk into like the bedroom and it's just like an absolute mess, right? There's like garbage everywhere, and then in the corner you just see some kid in a cage.
It's
just,
rattling. It's like the
looking
whole
at you
cage
with
is
these, like-
shaking, but he's
He's
shivering.
rattling. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to speak English.
Mister, please.
Mister, please.
You let him out. You let him out, and he runs away, and then like the cage gets sucked under the ground, and then another one comes up with a new kid.
Yeah, a little buzzer goes brr, and another one drops from the ceiling.
You can't. There's like
They're like the portal
You
cubes.
can't help him. Yeah, seriously.
Like it doesn't matter how many you set free, another one's still gonna land in your room. Imagine that happened. Do you keep letting them free for as long as you live, or do you just give up at some
Wait,
point?
wait,
Just start
wait,
killing
wait.
them. I think it's better that way.
Do the cages, when a new one pops out of the ceiling, do the old cages and the children inside like disintegrate?
Like in Portal.
Yeah, just like the
Oh my
This is
god.
Portal.
They phase away. Oh my. Could you imagine, dude? You see, like, what if you're like, so you're the new president, right? And you just discover this, and you start asking around the White House, and you act super, and you're like super confused about it. You're like, what's the deal with this, guys? And everybody that you talk to just like gives you a wink, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, and they nudge you on the shoulder and give you a wink. They're like, I don't know what you're talking
Some of
about.
the higher up ones are like, you know how it is around here.
Yeah. Like, all right,
Wait, what?
buddy.
Like on your second night, like a little note like flutters down from the ceiling from the last person. It says, "In case you didn't get it yet, you're supposed to fuck them."
There's pictures plastered everywhere of
I
like
could just-
every president with
I-
Jeffrey Epstein.
That's
No,
It just-
no, just
it-
like with
it
some
just
random little
signed-
kid from the box.
Some
Oh, no.
Congolese child.
fucking signed Barack Obama.
Oh no.
Hey, in case you didn't realize, you're supposed to fuck him.
Michelle, get in here. Look at this kid.
Now listen,
I'd like to think.
Donald, I never did like you, but in case you didn't get the memo, that child in the box, you are supposed to have intercourse with
Right now.
That boy's for you.
It's-
right now.
We've been doing it.
That
We've
boy
been doing it
is
since
free.
Washington.
Yeah, it's tradition. Now get in there, boy.
It's the American way.
Literal hundreds of years.
My fellow presidents, come look at these children.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Home of the children in the cages. Alright, that's enough of the kids in cages, guys.
Yeah.
Let's
I
break
don't want
it
to
up.
get political.
We
on
we
this
trying to say
Yeah,
podcast.
let's not get too political now.
Oh.
You know,
Speaking
speaking
of
of
politics-
children,
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, that's a better segue.
Nah, I think
Take
that's
it,
better
take
or
it, my
worse.
friend.
Yeah, you know what?
A or B?
You can have it. All right, let's do speaking of children.
speaking of children, do you want to talk about it, or should I?
Let's start with the segue of the looking upwards on YouTube. I don't know, like I think all of us have we've talked about this, but like if you just look up a word on YouTube and then search by upload date, you will find the
You will
wackiest
find
shit
children.
ever.
You will find
Yeah,
children.
You'll find
90%
actual
of
You'll
the
find
children.
robots. You find robots.
Dude, and like, and the biggest like the thing that's the same about all of them is they never have a computer. It's always on something other than a computer.
It's some kind of
Wait,
smartphone.
like
Are these
always.
those
It's
like
like a
animated,
Kindle.
like 2D, like terrible?
It's that, and it's also just like
Roblox
kids
stuff.
just like with way too close to the phone. I remember seeing a video where some like kid was like sitting on the toilet and he's like, "I'm pooping," and then he got up and turned his camera around and showed his actual turd.
Oh my god.
awful.
Dude, Dude, it was probably like the weirdest
That's
thing I've ever
disgusting.
seen.
Oh.
I'm actually
It was
thoroughly
gross.
disgusted right now.
Yeah, it was
is-
nasty.
Jesus.
Okay, but was it
Dude,
solid or
you can
liquid?
you will find.
Stop! Don't ask.
Dude,
What? Why do
Dude.
you want to know?
Yeah, why do you want it? Why do you want to know so
separated.
bad? But just
What-
really
For
quickly,
context.
I'm writing this down.
Why do you care about the viscosity?
Well, just
Like,
for
okay,
science.
but was it? Did you see corn kernels or not? I need to know what this.
I
meat
just
is
really-
What was the
Yeah.
hue like? Can you describe the hue? Was it greenish, brownish?
Oh, it was definitely.
No, I don't
brown,
actually
dog,
want you
like-
to describe it, dude. I was
It was definitely brown.
please
It
do
had
God.
a hint of clove green, you know. Anyways,
Jump cut.
and oftentimes you find a rabbit hole by looking in like the comments of it, and we found the rabbit hole of Carter Stewart.
Carter Stewart.
And I don't think I'll ever forget that name. Carter Stewart had like a little profile picture of like the one guy from the Lego Movie, I think, right?
What's it?
Maybe I
Starts with
I don't
M.
remember. Does he still
Okay,
exist?
I think it was like Emmett.
Emmett,
I think.
yeah, Emmett.
But his videos were like, could you like? I'll pass the torch on to you, Miitrin.
Jesus, I don't really. I don't know how to describe these videos because they were very fucking wacky.
A lot of them were rants.
Yeah,
a lot of the.
Yeah.
It was really weird. A lot of them were like those videos like that. They're called rants.
But like,
It's like this thing that is like popular in channels that have under 5 subscribers.
yeah, because they think
where
that, like them ranting.
they just get into YouTube beef with other channels that have less than 5
You
subscribers.
guys have shown me
And
that.
it's
I've
just-
seen
yeah.
that. That's that good stuff.
And like a little kid will like sit in front of like his camera, like, and you'll see directly up his nose into his brain, and he'll just sit there and be like, "Yeah, well, he called me dumb, and he had like, he sounded like a dummy," and like literally the worst video of all time. And they'll upload it, and then the other person will see it and comment on it, and then they'll make a rant back. Like every time, without fail, their feelings get hurt hard.
Hey, the kids gotta learn, you know.
They
what I
get fucking annihilated.
Yeah, you
dude.
gotta-
mean? Internet's tough, bro.
Dude, yeah, man, you gotta lay them out when you get the chance. you can't let people
Yeah, you can't
talk
let 'em
shit and
rise
just
up,
get away
bro.
with
Yeah.
it. No, bro. Can't let them get the upper hand. You gotta shut
You
them down.
gotta fucking annihilate it. Listen, the YouTube game is serious. Okay.
That's
you
fact.
show fucking innocence for like 1 second. It's over. It's over for you, dude.
Leafy basically got murdered, right?
Yeah.
But he used to do
I
rants.
remember-
So I mean,
Content Cop, dude, he launches a whole content.
They removed
Cop
it, by
on,
the
like
way.
a channel that has like 4 views.
What's still going on, guys? My name's Leafy, and this is my rant about Carter Stewart. He is literally the most cancer.
Carter
guys seen this
Stewart calls
Carter
out
Stewart
Leafy,
guy?
and Carter Stewart calls out Leafy, and Leafy just throws a fucking temper tantrum.
oh my, starts throwing
I
shit around
swear
him.
he's going to be literal AIDS on my ass.
Dude, I remember watching this video on Carter Stewart's channel where he decided to take up like plushie like videos, and I remember he was sitting there with like FNAF plushie.
No, it
on
was
his
like
bed.
Mario, wasn't
like
it?
the marionette. He had the marionette. I 100% know. Or no, he had an Enderman.
Yeah, that's
he had
it
an
was the
Enderman from Minecraft, and in the shot, the whole video was his entire foot. The entire thing.
The kid's got a future. Good cinematography, son.
Dude, he is definitely gonna be on Wiki Feed, bro.
Oh no.
Aw.
Carter Stewart on Wiki Feed.
Oh.
No. We're not getting
I
into
forgot
that.
about Wiki.
That's fucking.
How's Pokemon doing? What's she
That's
rank?
illegal.
Probably number 1.
Not nearly as high as Carter Stewart. Carter Stewart makes it
Oh.
What
look
about
like
the
a bitch.
Steven? What about the Blue's Clues kid? You
I remember
know
that
him?
guy.
You remember
Dude,
who?
but
Oh,
I don't like fucking with him
dude.
though.
Dude, I forgot about that, bro. What was his name? He was like
He always
really
had a
big
hole in
Blues
his shirt.
fan.
He always
He
had
also did-
holes like all
Oh
through
my
his shirt.
god.
He had so he really liked Blue's Clues, and he had this one shirt that was like the same kind of shirt that the guy from the Blue's Clues would wear with the stripes, and he loved it so much that like you could tell he wore it way too much.
Blue's
And when he
Clues.
raises his arm,
Yeah.
there's this massive hole.
It's like actually the size of his
huge
entire
hole.
armpit, like straight up.
Dude, he might as well have got hit
There's-
with a cannon on that side. Like,
And he makes like what
like
is-
the
what was
entire
it called?
side of
Black
his
round.
shirt is
Were they like
torn.
salutes or whatever? Like I remember the one with the Phineas and Ferb one that we
Oh,
loved so
yeah.
much because he was like, Candace is very annoying.
No.
If we can find that video, you'll have to put it
he
in.
like, dude, I have that
Do you
video. He like, while he was like doing the salute, he like flatlined, and he said, "Candace is very annoying."
Yeah. It's like, what?
He started going. No.
He was tuckered out.
struggling.
He was all tuckered
Dude,
out.
what if he walked up to you one day
Well-
and he just looked at you in the eyes and said,
This is the
Started
hilarious
breathing
thing.
really heavily.
I'd offer him an inhaler. That's what I do.
This is the hilarious thing to me and Liam. We were like, oh my god. We checked out his channel description, and he's like the exact same age as us. And we were like, oh my
Dude,
god.
he's actually like a little bit older, I think.
Yeah, he's like 20.
Dude, and he has a gnarly beard. Like, he could grow a straight up
forgot about that beard.
scraggler. He could be a pirate tomorrow.
My thing about it though is that he's autistic. Like, let's just be honest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's be
So
honest.
let's not like
Yeah, we're not-
hard.
Let's not beat around the
Let's get
bush.
something
here,
straight.
you know, let's
We do.
Guys, my fellow Americans, let's get one thing
let's get
straight.
something straight, my fellow Americans.
let's-
My fellow Americans,
Let me be
let's
clear.
get something straight.
Let me be-
He is,
Let me
let me be clear, he is definitely
This guy
retarded.
Okay.
probably retarded.
We don't make fun of these people because they're like autistic or whatever.
We make fun of them.
We make fun of them
goofy
because their
guys.
videos are fucking stupid and they should not. They shouldn't make YouTube videos.
Well, I
That
wouldn't
is
say
a
that.
choice. Well,
I would definitely.
well, they should at
disagree.
least.
They definitely should make.
They should
YouTube
make
videos
more, in
only
fact.
for-
Yeah, actually, they should just spam YouTube like every. Well, that's what some of these
They already
channels
do,
do. They like
yeah.
spam it like every. They upload like every fucking 10
I wonder
minutes.
who it's from. It's like the same. It's like all every day. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, like they respond to comments and stuff. I don't know how to.
Dude, they always.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time that we were going on his comments and what did we keep
He
saying?
kept saying like fart. I think.
Yeah, we kept going. Like all of us would. We kept going into every single video on his channel and trying to comment fart, and we tried to we were commenting butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TT.
But
We were commenting butt on every single one, and
He
in
was-
real time,
real-
you could see him deleting them. Like
He was
would
ready.
refresh
Gave
the
him, we
page.
gave him an
and they were-
he
Yeah.
saw that
aneurysm, I think.
notification on his YouTube
Dude,
app,
he was
and he was so ready.
he was on his phone, like clicking every
Yeah,
time we got a
and you
notification opening
can
it.
you know it, like he was going thinking about it.
He was getting
And
frustrated.
the hilarious
you
thing
could
is,
tell.
it wasn't like we knew for a fact it was him deleting it because we'd put something like nice or whatever, or something just
Yeah, we'd put
completely
nice
innocent.
things.
And then all of a sudden, like those would be like untouched. But if we edited it to just say butt, bam, out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
immediately.
I remember
gone.
I said something like, "Hey man, really great video. Keep up the good work." That one stayed. I think maybe he did delete that one actually. Come to think of it, I don't remember.
he doesn't trust you anymore.
Yeah, he said this Nubs character is no good.
This is Nubs' character.
He smoked his giant fucking
He's in
cigar.
the butt stuff.
I
Yeah, I
just
got-
said, I want this man eliminated.
Dig him out.
Dude, how would you react if he made beautiful salute videos and Blue's Clues reenactments and people would just ignorantly
Just
comment
fucking
butt
evil
on-
trolls or something
These
targeted
evil
you.
trolls commenting butt on
He
your
was legitimately
videos.
like Christian, like in a lot of ways. There are a lot of
Yeah,
similarities.
dude, he was like
Well,
Christian.
that's the thing I've explained. Like Christian,
Christian, but probably not.
there's
racist.
so
Actually,
many
Christine
fucking
Chan.
Christians out there. Okay? There's so many
Actually, it's
Christians.
Christina Chan.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's Christina Chandler, guys.
yeah, listen. There's so many Christines out there. Like the reason why the legend of Christian was so big was because it was possibly the first. It just hit this perfect era of like early internet that like people started to really hyper focus on it. But I'm telling you, you go onto a Discord server, there's at least fucking like if you're on a big Discord server, I guarantee you there's like 15 potential Christians.
I think it's, but there's also the absurdity of it. Of like this guy, like the guy that we found, wasn't making up his own characters like Sonichu and like making up his
but
own comics about
a
how much he
bunch
wanted
of
to
people,
bang
a
this
bunch
shit.
of people
He
do
didn't have
that.
an ego.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
didn't
like
have an
an
ego.
is an essential,
Yeah,
definitely.
quality.
Look, there's 8 billion people on the planet.
Yeah,
Out of all of like
most of them
considering
are
this,
Korean.
There's
most of them-
millions of Christians.
Most of the lol cows are Korean, bro. I'm just gonna say that. If I knew how to
Poss-
speak Korean, I'd be on
possibly.
Korean.
possibly, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure. No, I'm actually dead serious. Like I've seen multiple of these people. They're like Koreans usually.
Oh,
it's weird.
that's weird.
That's not a joke. There's also
Korean
Drakenlord.
Christians?
If you don't know Drakenlord.
What is
He's
that?
a German like lolcow, and he forced his like sister and mother to move out because he just kept filling up every single room in his house with garbage. And he just sits down and live streams himself listening to metal music all day, and people will like show up to his house and like throw shit at his house. And I forget. There's so like watch Count Dankula did a Mad Lad on him. It was such a good video. He detailed a bunch of stuff of like these people on 4chan got this like pride parade to roll through his town even though he hates gay people. He got it to roll through his really small town, like his area, and the police had to like take him away because they were so scared of him or something to that effect. But yeah, that's a lot of good stuff about Drakenlord.
Did you want to talk about your hypothetical?
My hypothetical?
The snail.
Yeah, your hypothetical. The snail. The turbos.
You know, I might talk about it.
What? It's like,
I think
yeah, you know we're doing a
I
podcast.
may.
He's
Perhaps.
like, I think I'm just gonna go play some.
Yeah, guys,
I'll
I
play
was just
5.
gonna-
Jump cut.
Explain your
Get to the
stupid
turbo! Get to the turbo snail. Turbo slug, as Liam would say.
turbo slug.
I'm a turbo slug.
Fucking retard.
Turbo slug, dude.
Now this hypothetical is one morning you just wake up and you're a snail and you just are fast as fuck. Like Turbo.
The Disney Pixar
You are
or whatever,
Turbo.
whoever made that movie that about the
DreamWorks.
fast snails.
I think.
DreamWorks.
Like you
Yeah,
can
DreamWorks.
clock in at least 250 miles.
Well, no, that's absurd. 250,
Bro, 250 through and through.
like 100,
Yeah.
but you go 0 to 100 real
Okay,
quick.
fine. Okay, fine.
They're the size of a snail.
And so
Wind resistance got you down.
You're
That's
fast
just
as
too
hell.
unrealistic for me.
you're fast as hell, but there's always gonna be one person that just follows you with a salt shaker for the rest of your life.
You always gotta be on the move.
Yeah,
You're like a
Yeah,
nomad.
it's like from It Follows how like no matter what it doesn't stop, but it comes at you super slowly, but you can't stop it.
He's like at a jogging pace all the time.
Yeah, something like that.
He's just constantly jogging. Just like sprinkling salt on the ground as he
He's
goes.
not.
Would
He's
you-
not in much
Gonna
of a
get
hurry.
ya.
Would you accept your
You can't
death
kill him, you
or
can't hurt him.
No way would I.
Why, just
First off,
accept
that's
that
got to be
salt?
super
No,
painful,
dude.
Dad, for like a snail.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, secondly, like, yeah, I could probably board a flight or something. Get it far enough ahead of him that I could get on a flight.
You just
just-
start running
you're
through the ocean, dude.
you're a snail? You could like stick to the.
Dude, well, no matter
No.
where you are, he's gonna
Eventually,
get there
but if you take a
eventually.
flight, like, you're doing pretty good for a while.
I suppose, but like, here's the weird thing about that. Like, yeah, say you get somewhere and you're chilling, but now you don't know like where he is or where he's coming from.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree with that.
You don't know when he's.
And you don't know at
coming.
what point you've gotten so far ahead of him that it's actually faster for him to go the other way around the Earth now.
Yeah, so he could come from a different.
So you wouldn't
direction
even know.
completely.
No.
But he's always coming with that salt shaker, and he's always got salt.
You'd have to have some NASA boys working on this, calculating his speed versus your speed and which direction you moved at what time.
He's not detectable. He doesn't emit radio waves.
His brain is silent, bro.
So would you want to be the snail?
No.
No.
Why would
That's unneeded
even without
stress.
him chasing,
Number
even
one,
without
number one.
life responsibility.
Why would I want to be a snail in the first place?
who would ever? Yeah, even if I was Turbo
Fast.
Snail without the
It's
salt
not-
guy,
just because it is,
I'd
it's
still just be a
fast.
snail.
Yeah,
Like,
and you
it's
don't
not
have to
like,
worry
I
about
can't, I
anything
can't
as a
achieve
snail.
much. Yes, you do. Birds.
You can hide under.
You're
What do you mean you
tiny,
can
you're
achieve much? You
small.
can achieve 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, and that's it, bro. You can't achieve much more than that. You can't achieve
Dude, 100 miles per
meaningful.
hour is a
You can't
lot.
achieve meaningful interpersonal relationships.
That's like 3 miles an hour faster than 97 miles per hour.
That is
Think
true.
about it.
That's, I mean, I'll give you that.
He
One.
sold me. He sold me.
That's probably faster than the top speed of my car. But like, that is I'm almost certain it is. But it's like you're still a snail, dude. You can't like achieve interpersonal relationships or anything. You know, you can't start a little snail family.
I don't know.
Because everybody,
No, dude,
everybody
because-
else is just snails. Like you can't talk to snails.
Yeah, but you can definitely start a fire. Think about that.
I could do that normally already.
So you'd start a fire literally fucking anywhere you go. That's great.
You could be an arsonist snail.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I could be arson snail, but I also would just be a snail still.
This like salt man
You
would be a
can-
hero because you'd just be setting fucking
Yeah,
fields
people would
on
know.
fire.
You think like the government would know and they'd find you?
What? So you'd leave like a trail of flames, like the Ghost Runner? Whatever?
Yeah,
Ghost Rider?
Like, yeah, like the
Like the
Ghost
Back to
Rider,
the Future
just,
car?
Let's.
Jump cut.
This sounds like
What? To
this
fight
sounds like
what?
a it sounds like a mobile game. Build your own. Do you guys get
Fight
those
the
fucking?
Salt Man.
Do you guys get those fucking Rise of Kingdoms ads or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
think
hate
so.
I
them.
get the state of survival.
Forge
Oh
of
my God,
Empires.
the Vikings.
Forge of Empires.
Dude, my favorite thing about
FOE.TV.
mobile game ads
The
is
Viking.
there'll be like this sweet animated section with like 3D graphics, and when it like goes to like what the game like
It's
actually kind of looks like, it's just like this top-down mobile
Yep.
perspective
I
of some
fucking
shit.
I
ass
hate
game.
those ads because it's like, oh my god, the Vikings have 20% counterattack damage, and their resources are built like 15% more than Britain's. There's nothing that could stop the Vikings. Then why would I play the fucking game if there's a class that just is amazing and everyone's gonna fucking play it? There's also the one where like the guy's like, how did I get Siberia? Oh, I gotta grow cords.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I will rule the world. Oh no, I'll take over Rome.
Like, dude, if in your ad, if you're showing people hating
If I
playing
saw
your
that
game,
person
it's a
in
bad
real
ad.
life, if I saw people in that, if I saw people like that in real life, I'd fucking kill them. Just like, oh, I play Fall of Kingdoms on my fucking iPhone, and I got Siberia, and here's my strategy because I'm the Vikings, and I get a 20% attack bonus on.
How
Rome.
would you feel?
Like, I would
Alright.
kill you. I would
So
just
let's
fucking
say-
slaughter him.
Let's say you're talking to who's like, so Liam, you and Miitrin have been longtime friends, right? Let's say Miitrin, you go over to Liam's house, you guys are hanging out, and he pulls out his phone, he like starts doing an advertisement at you. He goes, check out this new game I've been playing, Forge of Empires.tv.
Listen,
How would you feel?
You know what?
And he
You know
just
what?
like the
Real
right,
life?
and he,
What if that's like?
what'd you do?
What if that's like the future of ads? You pay off people that just
You know what?
do it the ad to their friends.
Here's my thing. I've known Liam for long enough. I'd be like, dude, where'd you get this sick ad deal, and where can I get the fucking move on?
No, but he doesn't.
Nah, dude,
he doesn't acknowledge it. He goes, "What? I'm just trying to show
No,
you this
I go,
awesome new game."
No, and then I say, what's more important is where to get this sick game.
And like you're like, all right, whatever, and you go home and you're
Yeah.
like, whatever. He doesn't want to hang out. That's fine. You know, I'll just chill
Douchebag.
at home tonight. But you go back like the next week, and he's still talking about it to you. He
I'd
doesn't. He
call a
doesn't
doctor.
give
I'd
up.
call a
And after-
doctor.
No,
After
I'm playing the game so intensely that like I'm holding it like a video game controller, and I'm like, my body is moving.
You're playing it
as
like
I
they
move my
play it in the
character.
ads. You're playing
Yeah,
it like
exactly.
Nintendo advertised the Wii, where like your grandma's
the-
like
yeah.
like trying to play Mario
We
Kart.
would
She
like
throws
to
her
play.
body across the couch. Just to make a turn, bro.
Bro, I thought
Yeah.
that was Metroid ads. I swear.
Dude, like the '90s commercials for Nintendo shit.
Wow.
Like the guys were just absolutely having a fucking
I know.
blast.
Why wasn't I having that much
What-
fun? Was playing
I don't think I've
Mario
ever
Party
smiled
2.
while playing video games in my life. Actually,
Jump cut.
We should let the guest.
actually
of
the
honor-
guest,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
guest
yes,
should
do it.
should conclude.
How the fuck do I sign off?
Say thanks for watching
There we
House
go,
on Main
that's
Street
it.
podcast.
Alright.
Say it, little boy.
Thanks for watching.
It's not no.
Ew.
No,
Ew.
that's not us. You're right. No. Read the script, moron.
Thank you for watching Palace on Mainstream podcast. Catch us next. Yes.
You heard him. Catch you
I'm
next.
I can't handle this.
Just
Goodbye,
like that.
everybody.
Hold on.
Bruh.
Podcast sucks.
Guys, I think
Cut it out.
maybe this is a
Cut
bad
it.
podcast.
Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it.
I think this podcast is bad.
Guys, I think maybe this isn't very good.